Hello, everybody. I just want to do probably my last Giants video before the season, although I might talk about some of the injury stuff, like who's injured, who's going to play, whatnot, to try to give a breakdown of what I feel about it. And I will actually talk about some of it in this video because some of it is relevant for today as well. So I agree with there's this podcaster who does a great chat like often. Big Dash knows, really cool guy, really nice guy, gets back to just about everybody in the chat. And he's like, there's a lot to be confident about. I have confidence in this team. I think we're going to be a playoff team. I think we're going to be good. And I agree with him. I totally agree with Big Dash about our chances of being a playoff team or at least a competitive bubble team. That would be a big move in the right direction, a big step in the right direction. There were some things that happened that might have helped us. The Cowboys traded Micah Parsons, which, the Cowboys didn't have a good defense anyway. He was the showcase of the defense, and now they might have possibly the worst defense in the NFL. So that helps us. We play the Cowboys week 2. And then Kansas City, we play week 3. Their number one wide receiver got into some legal problems with a car crash. Possibly, I don't know if people died in the car crash or not, or that's what this is all about. But he is going to miss, I think, at least the first 6 or 7 games of the season. So we will not have to face Kansas City's number one guy in their wide receiver core. So that's going to help. And then Washington, they're going to be the toughest of the bunch. They do have, I think, essentially the same team as last year. I don't know exactly. I couldn't give you like a scouting report on whether their defense is good or whatnot. But there is one guy on the team. He's like a McLaurin, I think. He is a receiver on their team, and he apparently missed like a bunch of time in the fall and preseason and training camp, so he's going to be probably a little rusty. So maybe that'll come to play. And also, we have a way better defense on paper, and from what we saw in preseason, I think we're going to have a really good defense that can maybe stop a team like Washington. And our quarterback should be better. Wilson's a much better quarterback than we've had in years. Winston's a good backup, although he's number 3 on the depth chart apparently. And also, what's his name? Jackson Dart, the guy we drafted, is really good. So we've got a lot of good quarterbacks to get the ball out quick. And as for that offensive lineman, Thomas, we knew he was going to be out. We knew this last week. It all came out last week that he was going to be out possibly for the opener. So that's not surprising. We're just going to have to get by without him. Anyway, and everything looked better in preseason. The offensive line, the defense, the quarterback play, everything looked better. And we were beating teams by scores I don't ever think I saw that in preseason. So I think we're going to be a better team. Maybe a playoff team, maybe a bubble team that almost makes the playoffs. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you very much, and go Big Blue.